Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're looking at Arbor Realty Trust. And let me tell you, their latest filing about their earnings is anything but boring, so buckle up because we're about to decode it all. Scroll on August 1, 2025, Arbor Realty Trust Inc. issued a press release announcing its earnings for the quarter ended June 30, 2025. Scroll. So Arbor Realty Trust just dropped their earnings report. Now, this isn't your typical quarterly update. What's really interesting here is how they're presenting their different types of stock. Think of it like this. They have their main common stock, which is what most people think of as regular company shares, but they also have these special preferred stocks like Series D, Series E, and Series F. For their common stock, the report is confirming that on August 1st, 2025, this is all good. Then we see the same for their Series D preferred stock. Everything looks in order for August 1st, 2025, and their Series E preferred stock, again, all clear on August 1st, 2025. Finally, their Series F preferred stock also showing a clean slate for August 1st, 2025. Now, diving a bit deeper into the company itself. Arbor Realty Trust is a Maryland-based real estate investment trust. They focus on commercial real estate, particularly lending and investing in multifamily and commercial properties. They've been around for a while and their stock is traded on the New York Stock Exchange, which is a pretty big deal. Their main common stock trades under the ticker ABR. If you own this, you're essentially a part owner of the company's assets and income. Then you have their preferred stocks. Like the Series D, which has a fixed dividend rate of 6.375%, think of preferred stock as a bit like a loan to the company. You get a steady income stream, but usually you don't have the same voting rights or potential for huge growth as common stockholders. They also have Series E with a coupon of 6.25%, and Series F, which starts at 6.25% but can change, meaning your income might go up or down with market interest rates. The core of this filing, item 2.02, is all about their financial health and how they performed. They're using this report to officially announce their earnings for the quarter that ended on June 30, 2025. The big news was actually put out in a press release on August 1st, 2025, and this filing just confirms and attaches that information to the official record. This is pretty standard practice for publicly traded companies. They announce earnings, then file the details. And who's signing off on this important financial news? It's Chief Financial Officer Paul Lanyo. That's a key role, as the CFO is ultimately responsible for the accuracy of the company's financial reporting. His signature here means he's attesting that everything in this report is accurate to the best of his knowledge. Now, what does all of this mean for investors and for Arbor Realty Trust itself? While this specific filing is more about confirming the announcement of their earnings rather than presenting detailed financial tables of income and balance sheets, it signals that Arbor Realty Trust is making its financial performance known. The fact that they're providing updates on their different stock classes, common and preferred, suggests an organized approach to managing their capital structure. However, to truly understand Arbor Realty Trust's health, we'd need to see the actual numbers in that press release they mention. Are their earnings up or down compared to last year? Are they making more money from their properties? Are their preferred stock dividends being paid out comfortably, or are they straining the company's finances? Without those details, this report is like a cover without the book inside. Looking at the broader market for real estate investment trusts, or REITs, they can be sensitive to interest rate changes and the overall economic climate. If interest rates are going up, it generally makes borrowing more expensive for REITs, which can impact their profitability. Also, if the economy slows down, it can affect demand for commercial and multifamily properties, leading to lower rents and higher vacancy rates. Arbor Realty Trust, with its focus on lending and specific property types, will also have its own unique risks and opportunities. For instance, the multifamily sector can be quite stable if there's strong housing demand, but even there, local market conditions can vary significantly. In terms of Arbor's direction, without the financial specifics of the earnings, it's hard to give a definitive assessment. However, the clear categories for their common and preferred stock suggest a deliberate strategy in how they fund their operations and how they structure their equity. The mention of a press release with earnings dates back to August 1st, so the market would have already reacted to the actual performance numbers. This filing is more of a formality, confirming that the information is now officially part of the public record. a risk for any company that issues multiple classes of stock, especially preferred stock with fixed dividend rates, is managing its cash flow. If the company's income dips, it still needs to meet those preferred dividend obligations before common stockholders see any returns. This filing confirms they are stating their positions on these different stock classes as of August 1st, 2025. So, what's my take based on this particular document? It's a very procedural filing. It tells us that Arbor Realty Trust is adhering to regulations by reporting its earnings announcement. The clarity around the different stock types is good for transparency, but the real story, the financial narrative, lies within the press release that's referenced but not detailed here. We'd need to see whether Arbor Realty Trust is growing its income, managing its debt effectively, and if its investments in real estate are paying off. My conclusion here is that this filing is a snapshot, a confirmation of an announcement. To make a strong judgment call on Arbor Realty Trust, we need to dig into those earnings numbers. Are they beating expectations, or is this just another report in a sea of mixed results for REITs? Alright, that's our breakdown of Arbor Realty Trust's latest filing. What's your take on what this report signals for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.